guys, so in my last video I had a request to show how I use this Indian healing clay, give like a demonstration of it and explain some good things that it's for. So of course the start of the show is the Indian healing clay itself. I like to think of it as nature's vacuum for your skin. It pulls out everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. If you have any sort of toxins in your skin, or if you have any clogged pores, it helps with that too. It is just a fantastic product to have, whether you do natural skincare or not, whether you do your own masks or not. It's just one of those things that you have to try at least once, and once you try it, you will never go back to not using it. It pulls out literally everything. It's such a great mask. Now, to turn your clay into a mask, you are going to need some apple cider vinegar. Preferably get one with the mother in it because that offers more benefits to your skin and you get more bang for your buck. If you do not have apple cider vinegar, or if you just are strictly not wanting to use it, you can of course just substitute some water in, but apple cider vinegar is great for the skin as well as the clay is. Now, something else to add to this mask that is of course optional is some activated charcoal. It's technically about the same as the clay. It's a really great magnet for getting everything out of your skin and getting everything out of your pores. So I've recently been adding the charcoal into my mask, and I notice it helping pull out even more of that stuff from my face. Now, the only tools that you'll need is just something to mix up everything in, and I like to use a foundation brush to put the mask on. It's much easier than trying to use your fingers or anything else. Plus, I'm pretty sure we all have a foundation brush lying around somewhere that came in some brush kit. So this is a perfect way to use those brushes. So the measurements of clay to vinegar is just a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you use a tablespoon of the clay, make sure to use a tablespoon of some vinegar or water if that's what you're using. I've used this mask so many times that I don't need to measure it precisely anymore. I just kind of eyeball everything, and if I need more clay, I'll add it. If I need more vinegar, I'll add it. Once you start getting used to it and keep doing it so often, it's like cooking. It's like you'll just eyeball it and you'll know what you need more of, what you'll need less of. So that's what I'm doing here. So after I add my clay, I then pop open a capsule of the charcoal. Now these are just in a gelatin capsule, so I just break it apart, kind of just wiggle it back and forth, and it'll eventually pop out of itself, and then I just dump the charcoal straight on top of the clay. And here you can just see how much charcoal is in one of those capsules. So now I am just going to swirl those two ingredients together so they are equally mixed. So now that that's done, I'm going to shake up my apple cider vinegar and pour it in there. I'm just eyeballing it, but like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. And when you pour the vinegar in there, it will start to foam and fizz up a little bit, but that's perfectly normal. That's just it reacting with the clay. And you just want to take your foundation brush and just swirl all the ingredients together. It'll look kind of dry and you may be thinking you have to add more vinegar, but just keep stirring and it should all come together. But like I said, you may need more clay or you may need more vinegar, but you'll never know. Every batch is always different. But this right here is a texture or consistency that you want. You want it to be not too wet and not too dry, of course. You just want it to be like sort of like a thick paste. But once you get everything all mixed together, you just want to put it on your face. There's no rhyme or reason, no how to or how not to. You just paint it on your face. If you only have one specific spot of your face that you want to put it on, only put it there. There's no need to put it all over if you don't need it. But for me, I have to put it all over, unfortunately. But if you only have your nose or your chin that you want to focus this mask on, only put it on those spots. No need to put it all over. There are some pictures of me wearing the mask, making some sexy faces, of course. But when the mask goes on, it looks wet, and then it'll dry down a little bit. And then when it's ready to take off, it'll get really dry looking and you won't be able to move your face. Between 15 to 30 minutes depending on your skin type and how much you applied before it dries completely. But afterwards, to take off the mask, you just rinse your face with some warm water, not hot. And always, always, always moisturize your skin afterwards because trust me, it's going to need it. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you did find it useful. I will have links to the benefits of all 3 of these products listed in the down bar, as well as anything else I may have for you. I will always list them down there. And if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like these kinds of videos. And please comment down below any other videos you would want to see from me in the future, or any suggestions you may have, or any questions. I'll try to be as helpful as I can. Don't forget to subscribe if you are already not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all! Product like palmetto, but this is a really great natural purple shampoo for like at-home use. I haven't been using it too well for long to notice any sort of results in my own hair,